One of the things that's real important to be able to do is to use combo boxes to pre-populate or load data from a database column. Here, for example, from the state column, pulling all the states in for the form. Now, the way in which you do that is to use what's called a combo box. So this is a combo box widget. And then what you can set is what's called an initializer function. And an initializer function or initializer property references a function in your code that is going out and populating and adding all of the different items that you want in your combo box. So let's take a look at that and see how that works. You can see that we've made a few changes to our form here. And let's move that over. Let's get rid of this. And here's our combo box that we were just looking at in our code, in our form. And if we scroll down here, we'll see that the combo box, that's the widget type, and then there is an initializer property right here, and it's called load states. So what can be a little bit confusing is you will not see in your code a call to load states. Instead, the form itself, as part of its structure, is referencing a function called load states. Now, what this means is that when this particular combo box is built, before it's built or before it's presented to the user, it does a callback to this function. So let's take a look and see what that function load states actually does. And give us a little more room here. The function load states, we've put it in our D4 cust4gl file. What it does is it gets as a reference to it the combo box that we're working with. So the combo box in the form is passed to this function. We've set up some variables here. One is a combo box object, the state code and the state name. That's the information that we're going to be using. The first thing that we're going to do when this is called is to clear the combo box. You can see here that we're using a method called clear that is going to be applied to CB. And again, CB is the combo box object that we have passed to this function. Again, our state combo box or our state field on our form. Then we declare a cursor just like if we were going to load an array or any other cursor set that we were going to pull from for multiple rows of data. And we're simply selecting the code and the state name from the state table, ordering by code. And then our for each statement, instead of passing it to, say, an array, we are making a call instead to another combo box method called add item. And what we're adding to the combo box is the state code and the state name. Now, the way that this particular method works is the first argument, the first string variable here, is going to be what is passed back to the program when the user selects something, selects one of the options in that combo box. The state name is the actual text. This string, this position here is the actual text that's going to appear, and that's why we saw the actual state names appear in our combo box. Once it is loaded, it's available, and anytime this function is called, again, it would go through the process of clearing it, selecting the data, loading the data. And that's how a combo box works with an initializer function.